In this video, I'm going to show you step by step how to start a sports blog and make money. So make sure you watch this entire video if you want to learn how to start a sports blog today. For the best tips and tricks to learn affiliate marketing and internet entrepreneurship, be sure to subscribe to the channel and ring the bell so that you're notified when I upload a brand new video. Also, click the first link in the description or go to alstongodbolt.com/start for my #1 recommended way to start a full-time income online. Hello, my name is Alston Godbolt with alstongodbolt.com. I'm an affiliate marketer and internet entrepreneur who has helped thousands of people across multiple platforms make passive income, and today I want to help you. Alright, so let's go ahead and get right into it. I'm going to show you step by step everything that you need to know to build a successful sports blog. I'm going to show you some examples of people that are doing right and how you can get started and start making some passive income. So first things first, what is a sports blog? A sports blog is where you pick a topic and then you basically talk about that topic. Now, what you absolutely need to do when you first get started writing a sports blog is you need to decide on your niche. For example, there is basketball, baseball, football, soccer, hockey, badminton, you name it. There's probably about 50 sports out there that you could write on and find success. Once you pick a niche, you need to niche down. For example, let's look at football. Within football, first you need to decide if you're talking about American football or soccer if you are outside of America. The next thing you need to do is you need to decide on which sub-niche you're going to tackle within football. For example, you can talk about just defenses. For example, the 4-3 defense. You could talk about professional teams like the Dallas Cowboys. You could talk about high school, college. There's just so many different ways that you could go, but you need to actually get clarity and focus. And the reason being is because there are millions of people that are looking for each niche. And B, in order to start gaining traction and finding success with your blog, you're going to have to be hyper-focused until you start having a large audience. Once you have a large audience and domain authority, you can actually niche out and start talking about other content. So let's take a look at some examples of a good blog. Right now, I'm on the bloggingtheboys.com. It's a website that's focused mostly on the Dallas Cowboys. Now, the cool thing with this site is, again, it's 100% about the Dallas Cowboys. Everything that they write is cowboy related or cowboy focused. And so that's going to help you actually build traction and have people keep coming back to your blog. Now, it's going to be competitive, but let me just show you. I'm going to use Ahrefs, which is a keyword tool to help us get a better idea of the successes and failures of focusing on something like football, the NFL, and versus the Cowboys. So if I just type in football, and you're going to see if I spell it correctly. See, it says 94, but there's a space there. Let me remove this space here. We remove the space. The keyword difficulty is actually slightly easier. So 93. The keyword difficulty is a scale between 0 and 100. The closer to 100, the more difficult it's going to be. So as you can see, football is very difficult. If we type in NFL, now, you do want to be cognizant of trademark names. You can see NFL is actually more difficult, but if we type in Dallas Cowboys, it's less hard, but there are actually opportunities within this niche. So if we click on matching terms, we can see there's going to be some opportunity. What you're looking at right now is the keyword difficulty in the middle of your screen. Green means it's low competition. Red means it's extremely difficult. Right now, there are 3.5 million monthly searches on the Dallas Cowboys, over 148,000 keywords. And what we could do is we could sort by keyword difficulty of 10 or less, and you're going to see there's a lot of keywords and terms that you could create content on. As you can see, there's a lot of opportunity as long as you A, write consistently enough, and B, actually answer the question and solve people's problems. But if we look at this, let's just type in 4-3 defense. We're going to do 4-3 defense. Hit enter, and you're going to see there's lots of opportunity within the 4-3 defense. As you can see, mostly green, 12,000 searches per month, over 4,000 keywords. And if we look at the overview here, you're going to see that the keyword difficulty is relatively easy. So what you could do is you could start off writing about the 4-3 defense. You could start writing about things that people are asking, but not as much as maybe the Dallas Cowboys, and then eventually niche up into Dallas Cowboys and professional football. But you see there is opportunity, and that's why it's so important to niche down. If you just write about football, it's going to be incredibly difficult. But if you write about a little sliver of football, you can see there is thousands of searches per month, and there are people that are looking. Now, these people are probably coaches. They're people, maybe they're players, high school players that want to learn more about the position. But this is an excellent opportunity to start getting traffic and potentially making money. Also, you see down here, it says Madden 16 3-4 defense, you could kind of spin this into selling the NFL Madden football game. So there's a lot of opportunity, and I'll talk about how to make money in just a minute, but there's some opportunity here as well. So the first thing you want to do is you want to pick a niche and then niche down. The second thing that you want to do is you want to get web hosting and a domain name. Now, if you use the link in the description, it will take you over to Bluehost. When you get started with Bluehost, you'll actually get a domain name for free for 1 year. Now, you need web hosting in order to have a website. Basically, a web host or a web hosting provider, you are going to rent hard drive space. It's called a server. You're going to rent this space, and they're going to allow you to borrow the space in order to have your internet files so people can view them. And your domain name is basically the name that other humans will refer to you as. For example, bloggingtheboys.com is a domain name. You need a domain name in order to have a website, and you'll get that free for the first year if you get signed up with Bluehost. And then you'll go through the process of installing WordPress onto your Bluehost web hosting. It takes less than 5 minutes, and you'll have a website that looks something like this. Now, this is the dashboard of my WordPress website. There are a few changes that you absolutely have to make in order to find success. Now, if you don't make these changes, you're going to run into some problems. So let's go ahead and take a look. The first thing that you want to do is you want to go down to settings. And within settings, there are a few things that we absolutely need to do. The first thing that we want to do is we want to change the site title. You want to make your site title relevant to whatever it is your topic is. For example, if we're talking about the Dallas Cowboys, we can make our website cowboynationfansfriends.com and then add a tagline, the only place to learn real information or the truthful information about the Dallas Cowboys, and then change the time zone to your time zone and click save. After that, we're going to go down to reading. Now, very important in the reading, you want to make your homepage your latest post. So whenever someone comes to your page, they're going to see the most recent post that you've uploaded. And then you want to make sure that your search engine visibility is unchecked, because if you check this, your customers, the people that you want to see the website, won't see it because it won't show up in Google. So make sure that this is unchecked and click save. The next thing you want to do is go down to permalinks. Now, permalinks are very important, and right now yours are set to plain. You want to change those to post name. And the reason being is people are going to be searching, for example, 4-3 defense. We're just going to copy this. People are going to go to Google and they're searching in 4-3 defense and they're hitting enter. And as you can see, Wikipedia has done exactly what we're looking for. They have used the title of their blog post or the title of their post, and they put it as the post title, the post name. And that's what we're going to do so that we can gain visibility for search engine. We want to optimize our WordPress site for search engine. It's called search engine optimization. And by changing it to post name, as you can see, this will actually help with that. So make sure that you change it to post name, go ahead and click save. And then we want to make a few other changes. What I recommend that you do is I recommend that you get a premium WordPress theme. Now, a WordPress theme basically changes the website's look and feel. For example, if we go to bloggingtheboys.com, this is a WordPress theme. And what you can do is you can go to a website like ThemeForest. We'll just type in ThemeForest. All right, so here we are at themeforest.net. And this is where you can go to find hundreds, if not thousands, of different themes. What you can do is you can just type in sports, and you're going to see there are a bunch of WordPress themes that pop up. Now, again, the WordPress theme changes the look and feel of your website. There are things called themes and plugins. Plugins will change functionality. WordPress themes will change the way that your website looks. For example, if you go to alstongodbolt.com, that is a WordPress theme. Now, you don't have to buy a premium theme. It makes your website look a little better, acts a little faster. I recommend it, but you don't absolutely have to. So what you're going to do is you're going to find a theme that you like. You can get one for as cheap as $10 or as expensive as $100. You're going to click on this button, add it to your cart. Once you add it to your cart, you're going to go to the checkout and you're going to purchase it. Once you purchase it, you'll be able to download the theme to your computer. The next step is to unpack that theme. Once you unpack that theme, unpack the zip drive, there's going to be a second zip drive, and you're actually going to use that zip drive to upload it into your WordPress website. And to do that, you're simply going to go up to Appearance, click on Themes, click on Add New, and then once you get to Add New, you're going to click on Upload Theme. And then, as you can see here, you're going to click on Choose File, or you can drag and drop that file you just uploaded. So that's the second zip drive that you see. You're going to upload it here, and then it's going to change the website. Make sure that you click on Activate so that the changes take effect, and then you're going to have basically a brand new website with very little on it. And then the next step after that is to basically just start writing. What we're going to do is we're going to go over to Posts, click on All Posts, and we're going to title our post. So we're going to click on add new, and we're going to title our post whatever the keywords say. So for example, 4-3 versus the 3-4 defense, we're just going to copy this. We're going to go back over to our website here. We're going to get rid of generate blocks because it's not important to us. We're going to paste in our keyword and make sure that this is capitalized. So we're going to do that. And then we may say something like, what's the difference? And then what we're going to do is we're simply going to answer the question. Now, when I write, I like to do a little brainstorming session where I do who, what, when, where, why, how. For example, I'll spend the first 10 or 15 minutes asking myself, what is the 4-3 different? What is the 4-3 defense? What is the 3-4 defense? How do they compare? How do they contract? What are the differences? And then I'm going to use those headings. I'm going to use that brainstorming session, those questions, as actually subheadings. So for example, I'm going to say, what is the 3-4 defense? And then I'm going to change this from a paragraph to a heading, and it's going to be an H2. I might also ask things like, who invented the 4-3 defense? Are there any other defenses out there that people might want to know? I'm going to spend enough time answering the question so that I've answered it completely, but not wasting time. So one of the biggest questions that I always get when it comes to blogging is, how long should my blog post be? And the answer is really, it all depends on the question. The blog post should only be as long as it needs to be. If you can answer the question 4-3 versus 3-4, what's the difference? If you can answer that in 1,000 words, it should only be 1,000 words. But at the same time, a question like this might require a 3-4 or even 5,000 word blog post. It really all depends on what your competitors are doing. Did your competitors leave anything out? But it's important that the blog post only be as long as it needs to be. So now that we have that, we're simply going to fill out our blog post with relevant information, and then we are going to click publish. When we click publish, our blog post is going to be live for the world to see. The next step is to figure out different ways to make money with our website. Now, if we go back to bloggingtheboys.com, they actually make money a few different ways. One, they have ads placed right on their site. There are a number of different ad networks out there, but if you're just getting started, you should probably go with Google AdSense because they take just about anybody with any amount of page views. So if you go over to Google AdSense, you're going to get paid pennies on the dollar. It's not going to be much, but once you start getting significant traffic, 1,000, 3,000, 5,000, 10,000 page views per month, you can look at things like media.net, AdThrive, or even Ezoic to place ads on your website. So that's the first way. Another thing that you can do is you can actually become an affiliate marketer. And basically with affiliate marketing, you are recommending other people's products and services. And the cool thing is there's an affiliate program for just about everything. If we look, there is a NFL Shop affiliate program, or at least there was one recently. And so NFL Shop affiliate program. At one point, they were a part of ShareSale. I don't know if they're still over there, but you can be an affiliate for different teams, or you can be an affiliate for the NFL Shop. So we're just going to close this. And as you can see, there is some opportunity out there. They're actually managed by Impact Radius, which is an affiliate network, but you could also use something like Amazon. You could even use Dick's Sporting Goods if you can't get into some of these other things. And you're simply going to put affiliate links and images to products that are relevant. Now, it's very important that you use products that are relevant. For the bloggingtheboys.com, you would want to find products that are relevant to the Dallas Cowboys. It would not make any sense for you to put stuff for the Chicago Bears because people are coming to this website to learn more about the Dallas Cowboys and don't care at all about the Chicago Bears unless they're going to play them in the upcoming week. So make sure that you put stuff that's relevant to the niche. You can also be an affiliate for like travel. For example, if they're going to away games, if people are coming to Dallas, you could put information about there, and you could be an affiliate for Expedia or Priceline or some of those other products out there. There's a number of opportunities. You could also sell your digital or physical products. Maybe you offer tours of the Dallas area, and writing about the Dallas Cowboys is a good way to find customers that you could actually sell tours to. You could do that right from your website. That's outside the scope of this video, but there's lots of opportunity. After that, what I recommend that you promote your blog on social media. The reason being is at the very beginning, Google, Yahoo, Bing, DuckDuckGo, they're not going to push your content out until you have a significant amount of blog posts. And what you can do is you could start a Facebook group. For example, you could start a Dallas Cowboy Facebook group, or promote your content on Twitter and Instagram and LinkedIn and TikTok. And that'll help get your content out, and you can start getting traffic back. So what I recommend in the very beginning is find relevant social media profiles and accounts and promote it that way. That's going to get your content out much faster than waiting for Google and those other organic search engines. And then the final step is I recommend that you just write. If you're starting a website like bloggingtheboys.com, you're going to need to write every day and possibly multiple times per day, because content information is being constantly updated and pushed out. Now, if you are doing something about like 4-3 defenses, or high school football or something along those lines, you might get away with blogging once a day or once every other day. What I recommend is that you blog until you have at least 50 blog posts up. Now, the reason why I recommend 50 is because it's going to give you a good idea of if you're getting traffic, if you're writing correctly, if people are even interested in what you're talking about. If you follow the steps that I outlined in this video, you'll know rather quickly if you are on the right track or not. For example, since we found keywords that are really non-competitive, if you aren't getting traffic, it's probably because you're probably not writing on, your writing's probably not good enough, you're not writing long enough blog posts, or some other issue that I can't really reveal during this video. But 50 blog posts is a good metric. Write 50 blog posts, one a day, one every other day, and you'll start to see some results. Now that you know how to start a sports blog step by step, click the first link in the description for my #1 recommended way to start a full-time income online. When you click that first link, you'll be taken to a free training where you'll learn how to get started step by step. Click the first link in the description or go to alstongodbolt.com/start. Watch these videos next for more tips and tricks to make money online. Also, check out my website, alstongodbolt.com, for even more tips, tricks, and tactics to make money online. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and share this video with 5 of your friends.